Yo. What's up, everyone? It's Gaston here. You know who it is. You know who it be. We are back with 2014 Jonathan Young. We're getting near the end here. We only got about 6 more songs left. Now, I forgot that in between Fireproof and Mine, times 3, trip that. We went over. We skipped Under the Sea. Under the Sea was technically in between there. Already listened to that one. Good song. And I think after the next one, we'll skip it. We'll get to that later. So this is Gaston, Beauty and the Beast, by Jonathan Young here, and this is one of the songs he did again later with Caleb. I don't know who the dude he did it with the first time, but I think it's kind of weird when he redoes songs he's already done before. But I don't know. I would see it as kind of an insult to this dude. Apparently this guy wasn't good enough, so they wanted to do it again and thought that Caleb would do better. I don't know. I'm not 100% positive in that one, or how that works. But this is the non-Caleb version. So let's see how it goes. I think I do. I've heard this before, but it was like once or twice. It was a while ago, a long while ago. And the only thing I really remember is I think there's a part in there where, you know, when he talks about how many eggs he eats, I think one of them's like, "That's a lot of fucking eggs" or something like that, and that should be humorous. But we'll see if that's there or not.
Who does she think she is? No one unmatches Gaston. It's more than I can bear.
More beer?
Brady, we're underage.
Gaston, you need to pull yourself together.
Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here'd love to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's on and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston, for there's no man in town half as manly. Perfect up here, paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose side they prefer to be on. No one's been like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston. No one's got us while cleft in his chin like Gaston.
Yes, a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
My, what a guy that Gaston. Give 5 hurrahs, give 12 hip hips. Gaston is the best and the rest are all trips. No. Fights like Gaston, now says lights like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston. No, there's no one as burly and brawny.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me's covered with hair.
No one hits like Gaston, matches wits like Gaston. In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at exaggerating.
10 points for Gaston.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large.
Oh, wow.
And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a bird. That's a lot of eggs.
No one shoots like Gaston, makes those buttes like Gaston, then goes jumping around wearing boots like Gaston.
I use antlers in all of my decorating.
My, what a guy, Gaston.
this cover, you can download it on iTunes or louder.fm. And be sure to get ready for my Disney album, which is coming out on December 1st. You can find out about that right here.
Get hype!
This is Brady Scott. Check out his channel by clicking on his chest. He's going to be making lots of super cool music videos. He just released a cover. Whoa! Great! I'd like to give a big shout out to Quentin and Mason.
Okay, we're gonna stop it there. Okay. Well, I can. You know what? I can maybe see why they would want to redo it. I'm not saying it was bad or anything, but also just thinking about it, I think Caleb naturally just has the right voice for LeFou. I think is how you pronounce his name. It's just his voice almost kind of naturally sounds like that, or at least when he's singing. Anyways, not a whole lot to go over here. Though I was questioning whether or not the dude, I think he said Brady was his name, Brady Scott or whatever. I was questioning whether he was actually singing or not, because it sounded a lot like it was just like that part was just taken from the original. It almost sounded like the same voice, and I was a little confused by that, but I don't think so. But it kind of sounded like that. Let's see. Dude, Tinder is definitely a proposition you do not want to go down. Like, it's not fun times. Though I did think it was funny when we got matched. She's like, "What the fuck?" That was pretty good. Anyways, though I will say about the one thing, because I did try to jump on the Tinder thing, and I met some crazy ass bitches. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. There's a lot of crazy ass people on there, both male and female. I'm just throwing that one out there. But I met a lot of crazy girls. Like, for example, I'll just shortcut this one. A sentence a girl actually said to me when I asked, because like her profile was like depressing as hell, and yet she was always smiling. I was like, you know, for someone who says, you know, that he says all this kind of depressing stuff, you always seem to be smiling in pictures. I shit you not. What she said to me was, if I can remember, I think it was like, "Welcome to sad bitch hour, we pretend here." I was just like, oh. Okay. It's funny. But the nice thing was, like, I didn't do the whole if they match thing. I was like, I'm just doing this for a month, just check it out, I'll pay to see. And like all of these very attractive ladies that were liking me without me liking them was just like confidence booster. So that's a nice thing about Twitter. But not Twitter, Tinder. But besides that, what did we give here? First thing I said was that kind of sounded like the original. The one thing that I didn't write down that I was kind of noting in the beginning here was I was wondering what those interesting offbeat effects were, because they were again very similar to the original. But I'm wondering what would make that sound. My guess would be a keyboard, because I don't think Jonathan has anything else. McDonald's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, you get. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I don't think he would have anything else.
Looking so down in the dumps.
Yeah, that dun 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 dun. So I wonder what's causing that sound, but I really did like the bass. I thought the bass was kind of a nice, that had a nice sound to it for the downbeats instead of the offbeats.
You Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here'd love to be you, Gaston. Even
it sounds natural. It doesn't sound like it's like production affected at all. So really cool. But yeah, besides that, I didn't really have anything else to say at the beginning here. Though I was questioning whether this guy was actually singing, because I swear.
when taking your lumps, there's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy.
like obviously if you're probably gonna sing it, you're probably gonna try to sing in that interesting, the interesting vocal way that the original does. But yeah, I don't know, kind of it sounded a little too similar to me. Even I don't know. Anyways, I'm pretty sure he is singing. It's just I don't know. It sounds weird. The only other kind of things I mean, I did note that Jonathan is clearly singing this part. So that's just not there. But besides that, there's a few metal rhythm stuff here that happens that's really cool. But I thought it was pretty funny. It definitely got my attention when the dude was like, was straight up rubbing all over Jonathan's pectoral muscles, and even he was just like, okay, I can stop that. Like obviously that was part of the plan. I don't think that was just like okay, you're done. Like obviously that was part of the acting scheme and whatnot. That just fucking made me laugh.
Everyone's hot and inspired by you, and it's not.
Just all up feeling that. It's just like, oh, okay. I thought that was pretty funny. I did feel like obviously the acting, even I think even Jonathan's having a good time with it, is definitely intended to be schmackty, which is a term that a professor of theater taught me, who's been in actually a couple of well-known productions, actually decently popular or famous out there. Well, not famous, but definitely known. He's been in things. He's fucking amazing and hilarious. He's a great teacher. He would call it schmackty when you're just like overacting and just super not like corny, but you know. And this is definitely overacting for the sake of overacting. Like it's the intent behind it, but it does feel a little awkward. So that was also another reason why I assumed maybe that's why they redid it. It was like, okay, let's maybe like take it a little bit more serious this time or something. I do not know. I would not know. I have not seen the well, I haven't seen more than a few seconds of the redone version. Anyways, I want to hear where the metal comes in the first time, because there's some nice, not necessarily blast beats in there, but close, that I really like.
No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's neck.
Yeah, the digga in there. There's nice little blast beats. Don't digga dum, don't digga da. I'm like, I really like those. This like sound really fucking cool.
One's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston, for there's no man in town half as manly.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like those. And then on the they had a longer fermata at a certain part in here. I don't remember where it was.
Ugly or scrawny, bidding match no.
Me get large. I'm roughly the size.
No one shoots like Gaston, makes those
Where was it? Where the fuck did I miss it? Oh, right. Yeah, I think this one they kind of really hold and stretched out even a little bit longer than the original does.
No.
And then it immediately comes in with this crazy driving fucking metal rhythm, which I thought was pretty cool.
Like Gaston, now says like Gaston in a wrestling match. Nobody fights like Gaston. No, there's no one and barely and brawny.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me.
And those are just disturbing to me. Anyways, that's all I really got. There wasn't again. There's certain these songs. There's not really a lot to unpack. It was all right, you know, in the grand scheme of things. It was all right. I didn't expect going into it to be that amazing. Like Gaston is definitely like a fun song. It's not. I don't think it's a song that's meant to be like super serious and musical or anything. It's a song to have fun to, and they're definitely having fun with it. So I think they did a great job in that regards. I've never really been like the hugest like Gaston fan. It's like it's a funny song to use in videos. Like a lot of people do like funny things with the song, but so like I like it in that aspect, but as like a musical aspect, it's always been this like it's Gaston. Like I mean, what are you gonna do, you know? So that is that. But there's a few things of note in there. But thank you for joining me. I don't know what the next one is. I think it's a Tarzan song, but I'm not 100% positive. Well, since I have full screen up, so I can go check that out. Yeah, You'll Be in My Heart. Yeah, that's for sure. And then between You'll Be in My Heart and the next song, we will be skipping This Is Halloween, because I have listened to that one a few times. I like the take on This Is Halloween. It's pretty good. But we can talk about that later. So, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.